The Houston Half is one of the deepest, fastest half marathons in the world. Every year, runners from all over the globe flock to Space City, Texas in search of PRs and fast times. This year, I'm one of them. And I'm trying to go where where not many men have gone before. Under 65 minutes. I've trained for months for this weekend. Here's how it went. Okay, packing overview. Casual shoes. Asics Nimbus 27 for easy runs. Adidas Adios Pro Evos for the race. The matching hat to hold the hair back. A miscellaneous pile of running clothes with my running singlet somewhere in there, I hope. Canadian passport. Book I'm reading right now. We have a toque and gloves because apparently it's calling for cold weather in Texas, so might as well be prepared. Race glasses right here, and then casual glasses for everything else, and electronics, which are still charging. This gate is at the very far end of the airport. Didn't even know it went up to 99. Okay, here we go. Okay, made it. I'm about to do one of the scariest things that I can do, is pulling out a banana from a bag and seeing how structurally integral it has remained. Oh, we're doing okay. All right, that's good news. In Houston, I'm staying with my friends Kieran McDonald and media starling Alex Cyr.
We're not doing videos.
Name. Name. And for what they may lack in pizzazz, they make up for in flat-out speed. In fact, we all came into this weekend chasing the same goal, but there was a minor hitch. Kieran developed an injury a couple weeks ago and felt that he wasn't quite ready to race. And so we promoted him to coach/manager for the weekend. And his first duty on the job, to take us to the race expo. Okay, entry number 1, where are we going here?
Picking up things.
Package pickup, race expo. Okay.
So now you'll just show this at the end here, and they will give you your tumblers and your gear check bags, and you can head on over to the expo.
There's this weird thing that happens with runners over time. The more race expos that they attend, the less time they spend in each individual one. So after collecting our bibs and sifting through an entire tickle trunk of trinkets and trash, we wasted no extra time and went straight back home to prepare for our first Houston Shakeout run. This is how it's going, okay? my two guys found their love.
I just sent Deidre the kitty.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna love this.
Okay, you're gonna hate this. I never do. It's just because we're doing the vlog. So we're waiting for the GPS signal to hit.
We got it.
How long is it taking?
It's good.
Well, 30 seconds.
She doesn't know we're in Texas. It was like, what are you guys doing in Texas? Should be in Halifax.
All right, let's go. Okay, Noof out of 10. How's the body? How's the mind?
Surprisingly, probably like a 9. I felt terrible earlier, but I feel good now. Surprisingly.
That's the body?
Yeah.
And how's the mind?
Well, good as it needs to be.
Kieran, I kind of know the answer. How's the body? How's the mind?
Down the average, probably solid 5 on physical. I'll give it like a 7 because you guys are here.
Yeah, vibes are pretty high.
Vibes are high. The kin tape has left. This was a 7-day warranty kin tape that unscraped itself from your knee at kilometer number 2. So mine body's like an 8, a 9. Can't complain. Long day in the plane. The mind is at a 10. I'm here. I'm happy I'm here. So can only go down. Can only go downhill from here. You guys are up at 3. I've been up since 5. It was a long day. I'm feeling a little like weird and heavy, but I think you're kind of supposed to feel sluggish 2 days pre-race. On day 2, we woke up and realized that we needed some breakfast food. So we traveled to the grocery store to find our staples: bananas, beetroot juice, and honey bunches of oats. And it turns out our go-tos were nestled under a mountain of articles that were decidedly Texas. Though the Lone Star State apparently isn't big on Knifer's favorite breakfast food, overnight oats. So we had to go to a second grocery store to find his favorite kind, which is unappetizingly called... It's called mush. We're going to Kroger's to buy some mush. After securing the right type of mush, we went home to prepare for our pre-competition shakeout. At this point, I'm starting to feel the nerves. I still have some plain legs, the race is less than 24 hours away, and everybody online keeps talking about how the temperature on Sunday is going to be awful. All right, we're 18 hours pre-race, and the weather's beautiful. It's like 12 degrees Celsius. People are mowing their lawns, there's sun, a little bit of a breeze. I don't know what hell is descending onto Texas in the next half day, but tomorrow morning will not feel anything like this. So, oh well. The good thing is, this is perfect weather for a shakeout. So, last 6-7 clicks of the season, then it's go time. These guys are taking way too long. All right, how close are we to being ready here, gentlemen?
This pair, the siding ripped out.
We got some bad news for KT tape, I think. So Kieran today ran his own study and used no-name tape on his knee because yesterday the kin tape lasted how long? How many minutes?
9, 10.
9. Today we made it to what, 13?
Yep.
13 minutes.
Knock off Amazon tape.
Okay, well, there you go. So you still might need like 5 different sets of no name brand tape to get you through your workout, but progress. After the run, all that was left was to load up on Chipotle, watch some football, and pin the bibs on her singlet for the next day. The Let's Run forums have told me that the wind will be in my face between miles 8.5 and 11. So basically kilometers 14 to 18. And the good thing is I'm planning to run the same time as my buddy Alex Cyr. And so I'm guessing we're gonna get to that windy part together and likely we'll try to work together. I think he's like an inch taller than me, so maybe he'll take more of the wind. We'll see. All right. 4:20 a.m. It's the earliest I've ever gotten up for a race. Guys, it's not even that cold.
It's pretty fucking cold.
It's okay. So the gun goes off and the start is absolutely chaotic. It's freezing outside, the wind is blowing, and someone falls right next to me. I find myself sidestepping runners and then sprinting to try and catch Cyr, who's running with the 64-minute group. By 5K, I've caught up to him and we're right on pace, 15:20. Then we reach a long neighborhood with mature trees that block the wind, thankfully, and that helps us keep pace. We hit 10K at 30:39, running in lockstep. At 12 kilometers, we make it to a roundabout and circle it tightly, like the inside lane of a track. But the bad news is we turn back into a howling wind, and the longest strip of the race is coming. Between the 13 and 18 kilometer marks, I battle the wind, and Cyr's footsteps are growing softer behind me. Slowly, I catch up to runners ahead, but while not as much as them, I'm still slowing down. By the time I make it to 18K, I've fallen off that 65-minute pace by about 10 seconds. And that's my wake-up call. I start to book it and do my best to latch on to John Gay, an Olympic steeplechaser with a ton of speed. He quickly runs away from me, but I use his back as a guide and begin to sprint harder. And as I get to the finish line, I see the clock ticking. 64:56, 64:57. I close my eyes, sprint it in, and wait for my final time. 65:04. I'm 61st overall. So this whole going where no man has gone before crap was a little rich. But it's still a 54-second PR and completely new territory for me. So I might as well be on the move.
Okay, wait, we gotta backtrack. On the start line, mind and body out of 10.
Body on the start line, 9. I'm healthy, so that's fine. Mind, 7.
Oh no.
Vibes were fine. I was just a little worried about the road, and I was cold.
Body was a 10 on the start line. And like I had aches and pains all week that I think were just somewhat mental, like me tapering and feeling like everything was going wrong. I got on the start line, there were no pains, so body was a 10. Mind on the start line was like a 7 too, because there were so many people in front of me. Like I was in row, like we were in row like 7. And so
we might have been row 10.
We might have been row 10. So when the race started, we immediately had to sidestep a bunch of people, and it was like start, stop.
Sears ass.
Knifer took off too. So
got lost.
Immediately I thought that I didn't have it or something, but it was one of the most chaotic race starts that I've had. At the end, like how satisfied are you kind of thing. The only thing that's getting me is I wanted to dip under 65 and I went 65.04. And so then I get to thinking like, is there something else I could have done to go faster? But I was pretty spent at the end, and I think I battled the wind well. 3 months ago it was 65.58, now 65.04 on not an ideal day. Give it a 9 out of 10.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay, 3 pointers. First, Kieran. And then all that was left for me to do was enjoy the rest of the day. First by watching sports, and then by visiting a long-standing American institution, Sonic.
Guys, mine down.
This is prime vlogging material. Kieran can't figure out the weird drive-through thing. If anyone watching is from Texas and they can tell us how this works.
Okay, they skip.
Do they bring the stuff to us?
Yeah.
So we just sit here and we wait for them to bring us the milkshake? America has gone through lengths to make sure that no one burns any calories ever. And then it tells you right there, 1,400 calories. What do we got?
There you go.
Okay, we gotta see this. Whoa.
Oh, they do take it here.
Look at that. And this too?
This is insane.
How many calories did you burn on Strava?
It says I burned 1,071 calories.
And what did you get? A strawberry what?
Strawberry large shake, and it has 1,100 calories in it.
Okay, so if you like go up the stairs really fast, maybe tonight,
Yeah,
you'll be even?
Well, I did warm up and cool down though. You got back to that.
Okay, that's
that
true.
10-minute cool down.
So that sub 65 goal will have to wait. But I did learn a lot about the half marathon. And now that I think I've finally digested that white sludge that was inside the Sonic cup, I think I'm hungry for another one. I'm also going to share some of the things that I learned about the half in some upcoming podcasts and maybe even a video about the half down the road. But for now, I'd love to hear your comments on how your first or second half marathon went. I'm still pretty new to the distance and I feel like there is a whole lot to learn. And also, if you've watched up until here, thanks for tagging along. I hope to make another vlog like this and would love to hear your comments on it. For now, happy running, and until next time.